Good morning, Delray Beach. This is James Matarazzo here, First Trust Mortgage. We're in Brooklyn Bagel and Delray Beach. James, how did you get your start in the mortgage business?
Well, it was back in 1988. I was 22 years old, going to school at FAU at night, working in a bank during the day as a teller. And I was dating a girl who lived next door to a mortgage broker with a brother-in-law who worked for a mortgage company. And brother-in-law said to me one day, "How much are you making at that bank? $12,000 a year?" And I said, "$12,100, thank you very much. Don't shortchange me." And he started to laugh and he said, "You know, you're a nice looking guy, you got a great personality. Why don't you come work for my brother-in-law and I at the mortgage company? And I guarantee you'll do really well with your personality and you'll probably double your income in your first year." So I took the course over the weekend, took the test on that Monday, got a 98 on the test, and I've been in the mortgage industry ever since, 33 years later, still doing it.
James, what is your why? What motivates you to get up in the morning to do what you do and to give back?
I have a couple of whys. One of them is my family. I have a wife and 6 children, and to provide for all of them is my first why. Also, any borrower that I can help put into a home, either they're upsizing or downsizing, going into their first home, helping them with down payment assistance, helping veterans, helping first responders, helping nurses, teachers, firefighters, anybody with a mortgage is really my why. Every loan is a story, and every loan is different, and every borrower's situations are different. So I really ask a lot of questions to make sure that I provide those borrowers with the right loan for them, since they're the ones that are going to make the payment. That's my why.
Now, James, what is it that you want the audience to know that they would not know about First Trust Mortgage, about the mortgage industry? What differentiates you, makes you different than, say, a typical bank? Okay, you're a mortgage broker. You shop the market for your clients, or I mean, how do you work? What makes you different than your regular mortgage person?
That's a great question. We are a mortgage lender. First Trust Mortgage Corporation is a part of Hamilton Home Loans, which is a direct mortgage lender, which means we actually fund the loans with our money. We control the process from start to finish, from the origination of the loan, where it starts with me, through the processing, the underwriting, the closing, and the actual funding of the loan. We maintain control over that process, which leads to a smoother and a quicker process. And that's what sets us apart from brokers. And I can't do this by myself. We have a team of professionals in this company, 400 plus strong, that their only goal is to get borrowers into homes or put them in a better financial position with the right mortgage.
James, what is it that you grew up in Florida? You're a Florida native. What is it that you love about Florida, about this area, Delray Beach, Boca? What is it you love about this area?
Well, I might as well be a native Floridian. I escaped from New York when I was 12, and I loved my time in New York, but when I moved to South Florida in the 70s, I never moved away. I've always been down here. And we live in paradise down here. There's no other place I'd rather live and work. And I'm licensed throughout the state of Florida, and I can help everybody, whether it's in Delray, Palm Beach, Boca Raton, or even in the northern part of the state.
For a new person that just recently graduated, we have college graduates out there. They're going to get into the finance industry. What would you advise them to do? What do you suggest that a college graduate that has a major in finance, what do you advise them to start out? How would you go about doing it?
This question hits home. My youngest son just graduated with 2 degrees from the University of Florida, and he just got a job at a mortgage company where they are going to train him get him licensed from start to finish. Something I never had was training at 22 years old. So I encouraged him to take the position and learn, I call it boot camp, learn it from the ground up. They're training him, they're getting him licensed, they're giving him scripts, and they're paying him to do that. And I think it's a great opportunity for him. So had he not had that opportunity, I probably would have told him, try to get in with a bank, because banks, I think, have very good training programs. Companies like mine, we deal with people that are hitting the ground running. There's ongoing education, but not that boot camp training that he's going to get. So training is the most important thing. And you can find a company that can train you and pay you in the mortgage industry, that's a plus.
Now, how is it at First Trust Mortgage, yourself, Hamilton gives back to our heroes, from our teachers to our police officers to our firefighters? How do you give back to our heroes?
We have a special program for our heroes called Hamilton for Heroes, where we eliminate our underwriting and processing fee, which equates to almost $1,600 in closing costs that we just remove from the whole loan program. So the Hamilton for Heroes is for veterans, first responders, paramedics, nurses, firefighters, police officers, and we've also included teachers. And we really show our appreciation for all those professions by eliminating almost $1,600 worth of fees.
James, lastly, how can our audience reach you? What's the best way to contact you?
My cell phone's been the same for 33 years plus. 954-648-7848. You can call or text that line. My email address is james@ftmcloans.com. That's James at F as in Frank, T as in Thomas, M as in Michael, C as in Charlie, loans, plural.com.
Okay, Kim. Thank you, James,
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Awesome.